Odin's Organics. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Today, I want to talk about balance. And specifically, balance between a job and a hobby, passion, project, creativity, music. For me, it's music. Insert whatever that is over here, and then you have your job, which for me, as nursing, I'm a registered nurse. So before I became a nurse, I wanted to do music. That was my thing in my young 20s, and I did, and I played in bands, and we played a lot of shows, and we had a lot of fun doing it. At a certain point, I realized this is looking pretty grim, and it's not quite the life I thought it would be, or I think it would be. And so I ended up at like 26 going back to school to become a nurse, get a steady job, get an income. My roommate at the time was a nurse. I learned about the profession from him. I learned that you could work these shifts, these 36-hour weeks, make some money, and then still be able to do this on the side. That was my plan. Now fast forward, and I've been nursing for about coming up on 10 years. And the whole time I've been still doing music, still pursuing projects outside of nursing, and trying to balance it. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that are in the same boat, and they don't know about quitting the job and pursuing this passion or what, and that's where I'm at too, and it's a problem that I'm trying to solve. So what I do know is that they're related and they can feed each other in certain ways. Like, for instance, could I really go on tour? I have a small child now. I have one on the way. Could I really leave and go on a tour as a musician? Like, would I really want to? No. So then waking up when I work, those shifts at the hospital, it's like really comforting. I go in there, I see people I know, I see my friends, my coworkers. I get to work, I get to help people, and then I get to go home at the end of the day. And then the other way around, though, sometimes I'm at work and I'm thinking to myself, I was meant for more. I was meant for something else. You know, I was meant to be playing music, or to be an entrepreneur, or to be out there doing something else. And so I have these two kind of worlds I live in. But overall, I'm very grateful for my life. I mean, I'm so fortunate compared to a lot of the world. So I think that's number one, is to keep that in mind. It's like, there's so much to be grateful for. Number two is that like I said, that you can combine them. And so with nursing right now, on my breaks, I get 2 half-hour breaks. My first half-hour break, I always go down stairs. I have like either like a cup of tea or something like that to kind of just settle in, and I pull out my pad and I write, or I read, or I strategize, or I think about music, or I think about some project. Gardening is another one that I'm big on. For a while last year, I was like, I'm gonna become a full-time gardener, farmer. So I would talk about that. So I would always be like, using my half-hour break at work to work on my passion, to work on my project, to work on stuff that I love. And then I would go back to work, and I felt better because I felt like I'd given 30 minutes at least today to something I really care about. And then I would kind of, I guess, feel better throughout the day. So yeah, it's just a problem that I'm still trying to solve. Would I enjoy being my own boss, being an entrepreneur, all the stress, all the responsibility that comes with that? I'm thinking more and more that, yeah, I would. But I also enjoy that structure and the social aspect and the camaraderie that comes with my job right now. But it's a problem that I'm trying to solve, and I hope I can solve it one day. But I think that starting this YouTube channel and starting to talk about it and talk out loud is going to help me. I hope it does. I hope it helps you too if you're in the same predicament. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say today, and we'll talk to you soon.